Hi everyone, this is Hayden the Master Healer coming to you guys, and I want to talk about a quick teaching video here. And this is for all my people in on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. If you guys want to hear more of this video, it's about energy vampires and why sometimes you guys feel drained. If you want to hear more of this video, go to the Spiritual Fixer media on YouTube, and you can hear the rest of this video and all my latest prediction, all my celebrity predictions that I already start predicting for 2022. A lot of them is on the channel, so you get more learning, teaching celebrities about what's going on in the USA and around the world. So check out the Spiritual Fixer media on YouTube. All right, so let's dive in here now, and we're going to talk about energy vampires. The first thing I want to say is that energy vampires could be anyone that is close to you. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be somebody who just jealous you, it could be a co-worker, it could be a boss, it could be a supervisor, it could be a lot of people. Because sometimes too we have secret enemies. Everybody gonna have secret enemies. That people just not gonna like you. That people not gonna like me for all different types of reasons. Not just the color of my skin, just maybe because I'm a foreigner. All these different things, people will like it, but people gonna judge us. And it doesn't care what color skin is or what color, because white people go through their own stuff too, just like how black people go through. We all go through similar stuff, When we get to really know each other, we all go through the same problems, It's just that the media just make it look like if it's just black, something wrong with black people alone, and a lot of us just fall for that nonsense. But because I've been doing this thing for like 30 something years now, for over 32 years, and I've met all different type of people from different races, and one of the most important things that I realized, that we all go through the same thing. But the media have us thinking it's just black folks alone, that something is just wrong with us. We might be all crazy and crime and stuff and coming to television. You all seen us on television, yes. We have some responsibility we have to take, but we still go through some of the same problems, just like every other race, every other nationality, whether from India, China. They all go through same depression. They all cheat on their wives. They all do a lot of things. Some of them, everybody goes through the same thing. But some of us just get caught up and buy into what the media tell us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think that Africa and the Caribbean is some kind of shithole, but when you go in the best parts of these countries, you see, but what the hell, So I know too used to believe a lot of stuff too until I started traveling. So until when you started traveling, you see different things. You gotta go and experience it. You can't sit down and expect somebody to tell you your own story. You have to go and see. So definitely, as I say, when coming to energy vampires, sometimes it could be a friend who just always, some people, they're just bad lucky in life. Some people just bad lucky, and everybody might have that friend. They're always crying, they're always not happy, they're always miserable. They get a nice husband, they're never satisfied. They get a nice job, they're complaining. They get children, they're complaining about the children. They have a big home, they're still complaining. Nothing is never enough. And that type of person or family member could really be very draining, because sometimes they want you to give them a hearing. So sometimes, guys, you just have to not get sucked in and get caught up into family members or friends or anything like that who will sap and suck your energy. Especially just on the phone. Sometimes on the phone alone, people could sap your energy. Some of us are very empathic. So we're going to talk about that, who's empathic and who's empaths and all this, and we're going to talk about that in the next story. I'll do a video on that. But some of us are very sensitive, so that we can sap people energy easy. Some people are easy. Some people could pick up, like some people could catch spirits and stuff. Some people could, let's say they might be in an environment and whatever it is, and they could end up in a different dimension. They could just, a spirit could just take over the body like that. While some people is very difficult. So everybody is different. You understand what I'm saying? Even back in the day, younger, coming up in the spiritual world and thing, a lot of people would catch powers and stuff. in different spiritual houses and stuff, and I will go and look and see when a young coming up, and you know, you see the Orisha, you see Santeria, you see a little bit of everything, and you watch it, you see what is going on, and I realized some things just wasn't for me, you know, that wasn't me. But I used to see people catching powers, people catching spirit, but it never happened to me, never. So it's not like just like it's a weak or anything like that. It's just that I never been manifested or spirit has taken over my body. Like how some spiritual people will go, some people might travel into different dimensions, they might invoke certain spirits, the spirits take over the body, things like that, and they start talking in a different language. You understand something? Somebody will manifest in the body. I've seen many people that happen, but it never happened to me. So I don't know, but I just telling you the honest truth, God's honest truth, you know. I swear my mom's, you know. So yeah, so we have to be careful, you know, with certain people, you know. And I've seen it many times, and I talk about a video. I give a teaching video talking about energy strands. Some people pick up people energy. Sometimes it's just the same way too. It's similar to energy strands that I talk about. You know, some people pick up people negative energy, and it rides with you, you know. And that's why I tell you guys, have to be careful who you're letting in your home. You guys have to be careful who you're sleeping with. You could have a boyfriend, and that boyfriend or husband could be sapping your energy. That person could be an energy vampire too, you know. And you realize, you know what, like I get stuck with the wrong husband, or you know, some people, they get involved with somebody, and you know what, they had this big super wedding, then they realize, you know what, man, you know, they get stuck with this person. They feel like they're stuck because they can't leave, because they're feeling shame, because they had this big humongous wedding, you know. They invite hundreds of people, but they're scared to walk away, because then they realize they get stuck with an energy vampire. That has happened to a lot of people, you know. I've seen that many times, you know. And then they come and have children, they're sad, they're depressed. So it's all different things. Sometimes you can move in a home, and your home could be sucking the energy too, you know, because you never spiritually cleanse the home properly, you know. A lot of people like to use sage and all these things, and sage, I just laugh at people when they talk about sage and things. That's the first thing people here in North America here like to talk about sage. Yeah, you sage your home, sage. That shit, sage can't do nothing. Sage can't really move no real entity. You know what I'm saying? It might purify the little area and stuff, but that can't do nothing. Even Palo Santo and all too. Palo Santo, you need stronger stuff than that. You know what I'm saying? It's nice, it purify, you know, it could give you a nice cleanse, but when coming to like moving a real entity, something strong that's stuck in your home, tormenting everybody, you think sage could help you? You ought to be crazy. So all that is new age stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I can prove that many times. A lot of my testimonies, I have clients who come to me, sage, they always say the sage in. And guess what? Are they bringing the Calvary, you know? So that's how it is. So everybody is different, you know what I'm saying? So I just laugh at some things. A lot of these things is just new age stuff. Some of these stuff been wrong, but no offense to people who believe in the sage and stuff, is good. But when coming to real strong stuff, man, sage is a joke. I would challenge anybody that and tell them anything that has nothing to do that, because as I say, I've been to a lot of places before, and I'm telling you, you want to remove any type of strong stuff, sage, it ain't no sage. I never see nobody moving sage when coming to removing heavy duty stuff, you know, heavy stuff. You see the Pope, when the Pope in the Vatican, and he using his big cauldron to be smoking stuff out and thing. You see him using any sage? You see go Africa and thing, you see them people using sage? No. You see Brazil, them people using sage? Come on. You go to Cuba, you see them people using sage? You see people using sage in Haiti. You see people using sage in Trinidad. You see people using sage in Grenada, Tobago. No. In Jamaica, you see people using sage? Come on. So that's why I just laugh at a lot of people when they say they're using sage. Everybody, like the first thing they're quick to say. Palo Santo, sage. It's all good. But when coming to doing strong stuff, you need to call in the Calvary. You know what I'm saying? No? So that's how it is. Yeah. So definitely, guys, You have to be careful who you're associating with, and anybody negative, whether it's a family member or anything like that. Yeah, anybody who is not trying to elevate your life, you have to get away from them. You cannot have people around you. I believe that you need to have people around you who's making moves, who's even doing better than you, so you can learn something from that person. Because you don't want to be the smartest person in the room. If I realize I'm the smartest person in the room, I need a bunch of new friends. That's how I look at it. I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. There's some people like that. They just want to be the smartest person, and they want people to look up at them, and it makes them feel entitled, make them feel superior to the rest of friends. I am the opposite. I'm not the brightest person, you understand, in the world, but I have a lot of experience, and nobody knows all. I always tell you guys that nobody knows it all. No spiritual person knows it all. Even somebody who have 50 years experience, I still will know few stuff that person have 50 years experience than me, than my 32 years experience. I still will have something that I will know that he will have a clue about. You understand what I'm saying? No? So the same thing with somebody who have maybe 1 year experience. They might know some stuff that I don't have, that I might really have a clue about. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I always try to show people. We could read all the books. We could read the Kabbalah. You could read Santeria, Palo Mayombe, this one, that one. We could talk about shamanism, the lower world, the lower world, the upper world, middle world, all these different things. We could talk about all kind of stuff. Still have things that I'm not going to know. I have things that you guys will not even have a clue about. And that's just how it is in the world. I have some people that know a lot of stuff. And I always tell you guys, the best people is not online. I always tell you guys that. You have great people out there. I've come across some real talented people in this world. I've accessed a lot of very, very, very great healers out there. Some people don't want to be known. They don't want to be on social media because it's dangerous. Not just for social media. They don't want to draw too much attention, because you have some great healers out there that really healing people, but they don't want to get taken out by pharmaceutical industries and things like that. They don't want their family to go through certain things. They rather stay behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So I have to give them respect for that. They don't want to be known. They don't want that. You have to go through hoops to reach to these people and them. I have great healers out there, but they're only around the very wealthy and the well connected, and they stay in that world. It's a whole different world out there that a lot of people, the average people, just don't have a clue about. And it's not just about money. It's a spiritual world that people moving around just by word of mouth and connections and different things like that. You understand? It's like an underground world, as everybody says. Two worlds. You had the underground world, and then you have the mainstream world. But you have a whole you understand what I'm saying? It's like how you say, like the black market on the internet. You have different things in different worlds. So that's how I look at it, you know what I'm saying? But we have talented people out there. But definitely, guys, please be careful who you're giving your energy to. Whether it's a man, whether it's family members, sisters, siblings, cousins, auntie, uncle, even your children and all too will sap your energy too. So you have to be careful. And the homes you're going, sometimes you're going people's homes too. Sometimes people's homes are not sacred enough for you. Sometimes you're on a different spiritual vibration. And sometimes you go in somebody's home, you go around certain people, they sap your energy. Like some people like this cannot be around, they sap my energy. Some people, even when they show up, even to me and all too, I already don't know that I am not to work with them, because they're not going to listen, they're not going to follow my instructions, they're not disciplined enough. So I cannot work with them, because I want to win. I only want successful people around me. I want people to be successful. You come to me, you want to win, be prepared to put in the work. If you don't want to put in the work, I am not the person for you. Some people want magic, they want magic, they want quick fix. More power to them. You know what I'm saying? But I deal with real stuff, real entities, extraction, real spirits, real things. I deal with real people problems daily. You understand? Daily I deal with all kind of stuff. Alright? So peace, love, and blessings. Happy New Year to everyone. Don't forget to click on the blog. Don't forget to click on the notification bell. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I love you guys, and I'm bringing a lot more teaching videos, less celebrities moving forward. I know you guys love the celebrity entertainment, but I will give you guys a little sip every week, but not too much celebrity stuff, because these celebrities don't care about you guys, and they just like you guys to worship them, and things like that, but they do not care one shit about none of us. So don't get caught up in them. As I say, a lot of things I could if I was really using my gift and being scandalous and stuff, the amount of things I could tell you about these people and them, and they can't even do me one stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's true. Because I would have been exposing them. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my style. We don't expose here. We don't discuss anybody's business, and that's what people love. You know, we keep everything private, and that's it. We're not here for fame and likes and stuff. You know, some people want all that. They want fame. They want to be popular. We're not for that here. The spiritual fixer just want to show love and try to teach as much people as possible, and ride with people that who loyal to me, and I could try my best to help some of you guys, you know, as possible. So peace, love, and blessings, and be careful with these energy vampires, whether it's family, friends, anyone, and God is good, you know. Bye.